Both chambers of U.S. Congress have acted decisively to pass a bill forcing the Justice Department to release unclassified files on the convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein, something President Donald Trump had sought to block before changing his tune over the weekend. The bill will now go to the president's desk for his signature. Trump says the files will expose powerful Democrats' connections to Epstein, but the president himself faces uncomfortable scrutiny over his relationship with the man alleged to have supplied underage girls to rich and influential men. Before the House vote, a group of survivors of Epstein's alleged abuse joined a trio of lawmakers outside the Capitol. The women held photographs of their younger selves, the age at which they said they first encountered the financier.
And so I am thinking about so many women as I am here today. And most of all, I am thinking,
it's all right,
about Virginia Roberts Giuffre. We would not be here without her. There is no doubt in my mind about that. And, I think, like many people, there were fights going on. There were definitely women that had, worked so hard for so long for justice. But I had, given up on the idea that anything would happen in this case.
Can you just tell us how you feel watching this finally happen?
We're ready for the next step, and we're ready to finally release the files.
All the files. All the files.
Well, our White House correspondent Fraser Jackson has been following the story for us. Here's what he told us.
Well, the simple answer is because Donald Trump told them to. This vote was certainly going the opposite way that Donald Trump wanted it to go. But I think it's only really because Donald Trump in the last couple of days gave his blessing and said that he wanted Republicans to vote for this, that we saw such a massive amount of votes in the House, all but one person in the House voting for the release of these files. And that was a significant movement from just a week ago when it was just 4 Republicans siding with Democrats who signed the petition that enabled this vote to get on the floor in the first place. Now, once that vote was confirmed to be happening, we then saw more Republicans deciding that they were going to side with Democrats because it was going to put them in a hard place with their constituents. And effectively, it was that mass defection from the party line that ultimately caused Donald Trump a few days ago to say Republicans need to vote for this because he was worried about how bad it would look if it was a significantly bad vote for him in the House. This is a significant vote. It's easily the most bipartisan piece of legislation we've seen in the last couple of years. But of course, it's something that the White House has tried to avoid and something that you could argue even Mike Johnson, the Speaker of the House, tried to avoid. Many people believe the reason that the House was out of session for so long, it was almost 2 months, it was about 7 weeks or so, was because he was trying to avoid this petition that got this vote on the floor.
Meanwhile, a video showing Trump lashing out at a female reporter aboard Air Force One is causing controversy. The outburst came after the journalist asked a question related to the Epstein files. The incident involving the Bloomberg reporter Catherine Lucy is not the only exchange with a journalist to attract criticism. On Tuesday, Trump threatened ABC's broadcast license after reporter Mary Bruce posed questions during a White House visit by Saudi Arabia's Crown Prince, Trump calling her a terrible reporter.
And ABC's, your company, your crappy company, is one of the perpetrators. And I'll tell you something. I think the license should be taken away from ABC because your news is so fake and it's so wrong. And we have a great commissioner, the chairman, who should look at that.
And the files, Venezuela,
quiet.